Hi, my name is Amy McTire. Thank you so much for telling us about the signs and symptoms of SIDS and giving us a demonstration on infant CPR. Now I'm going to tell you some ways to prevent SIDS from happening to your infant. Babies need to sleep on their backs. It's very important that they sleep on their backs when they're during the time that they're sleeping naps or during the night. If the baby is able to roll on their tummy, you can leave them on their tummy as long as they can roll back and forth. That is fine. Just when they get to that age where they're able to do that, you can leave them on their tummy, but only if they can roll onto their tummy. You need to have your infant sleep on a firm surface. So examples are a crib, a bassinet, or a portable crib. Because that's important so they're supported when they're sleeping. No fluffy blankets and no stuffed animals. Leave the stuffed animals for when you're playing with your child to give that stimulation for them. But don't put it in their cribs. The fluffy blankets, leave them too. You want as least cover as you can in the crib for the child so that they don't suffocate from this. Keep the room at room temperature. You don't want to overheat the baby because this can also cause problems and complicate and cause SIDS too. So you want to make sure that they're dressed warmly, but not over warm. So just keep it at a comfortable temperature for the infant. Also, no smoking when the mother is pregnant, and also after the baby's born, no smoking around because that's an increased chance for SIDS to occur too. Breastfeeding is recommended to help prevent SIDS, and it's also a good bonding technique for the mother and the child too. So that would be good too. There's also been a study where pacifiers used when the baby is sleeping is recommended to help with preventing SIDS. So that would be another option is to make sure that the baby has their pacifier when they go to sleep. You can swaddle your baby until they are able to roll from their back to their tummy. So like I said to begin with, if they can roll to their tummy, then no swallowing, and then you can leave them on their tummy because that way they can roll back and forth. Cover the mattress with a fitted firm sheet because you don't want anything loose underneath the baby. You want the surface to be as firm as possible with the mattress and the sheets. And also don't put like blankets or pillows in between it to elevate the baby so don't put anything between the sheet and the mattress. It's also very important to have tummy time with your baby when the baby is awake. This helps with bonding with the mother, the father, and everybody in the family. So that's very important that for this occur so that you can have that interaction with the baby. So big things are to keep the baby on their back and in a room that's warm but not overly warm for the baby, and make sure that the parents are educated with all this while they're pregnant, and reinforce it at every child development appointment when they become infants, because you're going to see them a lot in those first couple months. So try to reinforce all this too. It's very important because SIDS is something that these are ways to help it, but sometimes it just happens to the baby. But these definitely will help limit it from happening to the baby and make it to where the baby is protected and sleeps well, and maybe can get in a good sleeping pattern too. I also have a video that a hospital put together that I think is pretty good because they use a scene. So let me get that ready for you. And I'm going to turn it around here.
Congratulations, you're either expecting or just welcomed a new little one. We know you're concerned about making all the right choices to keep your sweet baby safe. I'm Becky Humer, and I work in the Family Resource Center at Arkansas Children's Hospital. Every day I show families how to make their homes safe for their kids. You may have some questions about how to make sure your baby is safe while he sleeps. It's pretty simple. Follow the ABCs of safe sleep. That means alone, back, crib. Alone. Your newborn should always sleep in a space where he or she is alone. Sleeping with your baby is not safe and sadly leads to hundreds of infant deaths every year. This can happen on beds, sofas, or rockers. We know you want to be close to your baby and we want you to nurse. The best way to create this environment is with a safe sleep area by your bed and in the same room where you sleep. Put the baby down and alone in that space. A crib, pack and play, or bassinet. Do not put the baby in bed with you. Back. Today we're lucky to have saved thousands of newborns by teaching their parents to put babies to sleep on their backs. This is the safest way possible for a baby to sleep before the first birthday. Crib. There is only one safe sleep area for a baby. A crib with a tight sheet on it. Do not use crib bumpers and do not use blankets in the crib. While it's sweet, don't put a favorite stuffed animal in there either. All of these hazards can block your baby's breathing. When we say a crib, that can be a pack and play, a formal piece in your nursery, or a bassinet with a firm sleep surface. We know that you love your baby and will make the best choices to protect her the rest of her life. Start from day one with the ABCs of safe sleep. Again, alone, back, crib. If you would like more information about safe sleep, contact the health department or call the Injury Prevention Center at Arkansas Children's Hospital at 501-364-3400. Now go have fun doing all those nesting chores and planning for your baby's healthier tomorrow.
So as the video says, alone, back, and crib. Hold on one second, let me get this stopped. So those are very important to make sure that you reinforce with the parent and make sure that they can get that information back to you. I've enjoyed giving you some prevention tips on SIDS. Thank you so much.